Scores. I think there were some baskets that, we need to own and do better defensively in transition. Some of them, those guys made shots, but the end result was a massive fourth period after a pretty good third period by us, trying to fight back in it. I think when they brought the big boys back in the game, you felt all of that. And you really felt Drew. He had a big fourth period.
That turnaround in the third quarter, what pleased you most about what your team was able to get done?
I mean, just coming out and not rolling over. You come into it. There's no TJ. There's no Robert. There's no Joel. You got to fight. You really got to fight. And I thought we fought the night before in Cleveland. I thought we came out tonight and fought. We got ourselves back in it. We went up points, but closing out games on the road is always difficult, and it's especially difficult with DeMarcus and Anthony Davis and Drew.
What happened with Joel?
We just learned as we're getting ready to watch film that he would not be able to play. We do at 35, we watch team tape and go through the scouting report and just, tighten some things up. And he came in from the court, and we learned that his back was stiff and that he would not be able to go.
Is his back, is that something that is a new situation, or has this been something that he's been dealing with?
It's been new to me.
So do you think it's just something for this game, or you think it's something that's going to linger?
I don't know.
How much, when you guys were able to make the pushback going into the fourth quarter, did you attribute that to what the front court players you did have available were able to do? I mean, guys like Booker, Amir seemed to get you started in the third quarter. Do you got to go through the front court rotation, what you saw from those four guys?
I mean, I thought that they were fantastic. I thought they played with tremendous spirit. I thought they played with tremendous energy. I thought Ben Simmons also had, some, stunning moments. I thought he had a big game. But to your question about the frontline guys, I thought that we were able to spin them around quite well. Trevor certainly came into this program in a time frame that is needed without Joel and without Robert, and sort of an 80% Dario. It really did hurt us at the start when Dario got into foul trouble. That was bothersome when he got his second foul quickly, but we were able to get through that. I think our front court did well.
I know it's a different situation when Joel can't play, but aside from that, what does this team have to do to get back to where they were before and snap this skid?
I mean, I think it's painfully obvious. Let's get our better players back in a uniform.
Ben backed up what you had to say pregame about his free throws. How would you assess what he was able to do tonight?
I thought he was great in early offense. I thought there was a pace that he played with at the start of the game that put pressure on their defense right away. You see how much he wants the ball and plays with that, that very special pace. I think coming back here to Louisiana, is interesting for him for the obvious LSU reasons, but I thought he was good tonight.
Do you know the cause of the reason why his back is stiff and big?
I don't.
You don't know? So do you, I know you talk about, he plays at an all-star level. But like right now, it's just, he's labeled as a guy who's just always injured. Do you think that's fair? I mean, because it's like he's a great player when he plays, but he just doesn't play a lot because of various ailments.
I think what he's done so far is remarkable without practicing. And I think that when we all step back and responsibly look at what his situation is, that he's moving in the direction that we want. Like, he really hasn't gone through many full practices. And so from time to time, as we're moving him forward and stuff like this comes up, I think it's to be expected. I think it's quite naive for any of us to think, like, yep, here he is. He's going to play 82 games after what he's been through. And so, as disappointing as it is, there's a layer of reality and excitement that I feel that he has exceeded expectation with the volume of minutes and the volume of games that he has played.
But you guys don't know. You don't know why his back is that.
I don't.
I mean, he didn't like make a move or anything.
I don't know, Keith.
sorry, I can ask one more. Just with Trevor, I mean, is there anything else about him as a veteran that's like kind of allowed him to jump in and be as impactful as he has the first 2 games, or is just a guy that's been around a while, smart,
I think he's just a veteran player that plays the way he plays and has stayed in the league and played in the league for those reasons. You know, like there's some sort of Thaddeus to me in him, where he's an undersized 4-man that just plays hard. God, he plays hard, and he's so athletic and, you know, deceptively strong. There's a bounce, and you know, I feel like we've inherited something that's going to help us, and I think his energy has been excellent.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.